not the honor that you take with you, but the heritage that you leave behind. Our cultural and natural heritage are the priceless sources of life and inspiration. They are our identity. A very good morning to Reverend Principal Sir, respected supervisors, colleagues and my dear students. The International Day for Monuments and Sites, which is also known as World Heritage Day, is observed on 18th of April every year around the world. The International Day for Monuments and Sites was proposed by the International Council on Monuments and Sites, ICOMOS, on 18th of April 1982 and was approved by the General Assembly of UNESCO in 1983. The aim is to promote awareness about the diversity of cultural heritage of humanity and the efforts required for their conservation. All the ancient buildings and monuments are an asset for us. The World Heritage Day allows us to conserve and preserve our culture and heritage, which have an outstanding universal value. So now, I would like to request Dr. Kajiranga sir to come forward and share his views on this occasion of World Heritage Day. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Respected Honorable Principal Sir, my dear colleague, and my small children. Today is an auspicious historic day, World Heritage Day. Heritage, it means what we have inherited from our ancestors, our forefathers. It means what we have gained from them to make it preserve, to make it conserve for our future generation. This is the main objective, main aim of this the historic day. First of all, on 18 April 1982, there was a symposium organized in Tunisia, and that the symposium main theme was about world heritage, to conserve it, to preserve it. And the same, in 1983, UNESCO just called for a general conference, and this conference, provisionally, it is just recommended we should observe 18 April as our World Heritage Day. It is main objective to how to conserve, how to preserve, how to restore our previous monuments, our whatever source for our future generations. These are the source what we inherited. The heritage, never to say that what there were many monuments. Heritage is two types. It is tangible heritage and intangible heritage. What about the tangible heritage? What you see, all the monuments, the temple, everything is the tangible. But intangible heritage like that, what your culture you inherited, that is an intangible. For example, we have dance, the song, the whatever the folk dance, whatever the dance are there, it is intangible heritage there. And yet, first you forward to have how to restore it, how to preserve it for the future generations. And first of all, on the basic objective today, we create awareness, the consciousness among all the stages of people, all the group of people, from this bottom to the top. First of all, we should incorporate our school children. We should incorporate our local mass. Those are the main agent of our preservation of this culture. Just we will create awareness to the newspapers. In this day, we should create awareness is the basic objective. So the digital media, print media, TV, radio, newspapers, magazines, we should create awareness. What about the importance of the day? What about the merits of the day? What we have inherited from our forefathers? Why we preserve it for the future? Just to take the example about the Kajiranga National Park. It is one of the heritage, India's heritage. Our Taj Mahal is Indian heritage. About 40 heritage sites are there, but our UNESCO registered, recognized, recommended as a World Heritage. Out of 3,691, total most important the world heritage. Our Kajiranga National Park, they is the most important national park. Or in the Lrdav, the most important. Taj Mahal is the most important. So these are our sources. We should go ahead, we should show our future generation to this heritage in which we should proceed for purpose. So that it is my suggestion to all my dear colleagues, all my dear students, even our that are assembled here, please it is our first purpose duty how to preserve it, how to restore it, how to save it for our future generations. They will just follow our footprints. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable thoughts. Now, I would like to call Anvesha Mishra, a student of Class 8, to express her views.
Preserve your cultural diversity. Preserve it for future identities. Preserve these monuments to memorize its history and understand its mystery. Be proud of Indian heritage. Be proud of Indian culture. A very refreshing morning to one and all, esteemed principals, sir, respected supervisors and teachers, and my dear friends. I am Anvesha Mishra of Class 8. Today I have got a golden opportunity to stand before you and speak a few lines on the topic World Heritage Day. World Heritage Day is celebrated every year on 18th April, and it is firstly discovered by Nelson Mandela, the President of South Africa, in November 2009, and by ICOMOS, that is the International Councils of Monuments and Sites, in 18th April 1982. World Heritage Day is also known as International Day for Monuments and Heritage Sites. Ahmedabad city in Gujarat is known as the World Heritage Site in India, as it is rich in agricultural heritage. Agra Fort, that is also known as Lal Killa, is known as the World Heritage Site in India. In schools, World Heritage Day is celebrated by organizing World Heritage Educational Workshop to create awareness among the teachers and the students about our culture. In World Heritage Day, different type of activities were followed by the people, like round tables, conference, newspaper articles, visiting to different type of monuments and sites, etc. In World Heritage Day, different type of activities were followed, like as I have been told. In World Heritage Day, it is followed by the interactive discussions by the experts. Let's join our hands together to make our culture preserve. Thank you everybody for your patience and have a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you, dear, for sharing your thoughts. Our heritage needs our attention, time and efforts. So, we must come together to save it. Now, our students are going to present an activity on how to create awareness on preserving our heritage.
Good morning and welcome to Lrdav Info Media. I am Vaibhavi Swami reporting from Lrdav Public School, GANDARPUR, CUTTACK. So, today is the World Heritage Day. Me and my co-reporter Shreyas are here to create awareness about World Heritage Day. First of all, the culture, it should be preserved, and in the preservance of culture, our heritage, our historical monuments and all our important territorial events should be highlighted to take it to our next generation. Now, let me pass it to Shreyas.
Thank you, Vaibhavi. Good morning to one and all present over here. I am reporter Shreyas, and together let's explore the mesmerizing heritage of our country through the beautiful artistic paintings of our students. Our country's heritage is world's vast and beautiful heritage of all time according to me. Monuments are not just stonework, they are the feelings and culture of the people at the time when it was built. Now, without a delay, let's pass it to our first participant, Sanvi Das.
Esteemed Principal Sir, respected teachers and my dear friends, good morning one and all. We all gather here to celebrate the World Heritage Day 2022. Every year on 18th April, World Heritage Day is celebrated throughout the world with a particular theme. The theme of World Heritage Day 2022 is Heritage and Climate. The purpose of celebrating this day is to share an important message to the younger generation to carry forward their legacy and preserve our culture. Monuments are the grappling irons that bind one generation to another. They are a beautiful reflection of our ancient cultural roots. On this auspicious occasion of World Heritage Day, I, Santidas, going to highlight some specific features about a famous monument or an important heritage site of Maharashtra, Ajanta and Ellora caves. The Ajanta and Ellora caves are considered to be the masterpieces of Buddhist religious art that had a great influence on development of art in India. The caves were built in two phases. The first starting around 2nd century BCE and the second occurring from 400 to 650 CE. It is located in the Aurangabad district of Maharashtra. There are 30 caves in Ajanta and 34 caves in Ellora. In 1983, UNESCO declared Ajanta and Ellora caves as a World Heritage Site. On this day, we all should take a place to preserve our heritage because it is what makes us special in this world. Thank you all.
Thank you, Sanvi. It was very informative.
Now, let's welcome our second participant, Dipyanka Debarpita.
Good morning, one and all. Good morning, one and all. I'm Dipyanka Debarpita. I got a golden opportunity to speak few lines about Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal was built in Agra in between 1631 to 1648. It is made by the order of Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan for his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal. It is a jewel of Muslim art in India and one of the universal admired masterpiece of World Heritage. In 2007, it is declared as UNESCO World Heritage Site. Taj Mahal is made with white marbles which make Taj Mahal look more beautiful all over the world. Taj Mahal has 4 minars which is made up of look more charming all over the world. Taj Mahal is also known as Seven Wonders. Taj Mahal is known as Seven Wonders of the world. Taj Mahal is also known as symbol of love. Thank you.
Thank you, Dipyanka.
Welcome our next participant, Prabhudatta Mahanti.
Good morning, everybody. Respected principal sir, supervisor ma'am, and teachers, and my dear friend. Today I am going to highlight some points of Konark Sun Temple. Konark Sun Temple was made in 13th century CE. Sun Temple at Konark is about 35 km northeast from Puri city on coastline in Puri district of Odisha. It is also known as Black Pagoda. The temple was built by King Narasimha. The temple was commissioned by the king while Samatra Mahapatra was the one in charge of its construction. It is declared UNESCO World Heritage Site in the year 1984. We all have to preserve our monument for our future generation. Thank you everybody. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Prabhu. It was very excellent.
Now, welcome to our fourth participant, Preeti Pratiti.
Good morning, respected principals, sir, teachers, judges, and my dear friends. I am Preeti Pratiti of class 8, feeling very elated to deliver a short speech on Red Fort on the occasion of World Heritage Day. Heritage is that which we have inherited from a very past time or since a long historical period, but still they play an important role in our life. The importance may be related to our cultural values, socio-cultural values, or architectural values. World Heritage Day is celebrated with an intention of making the new generation aware of the rich values and their ancestors possessed. Out of innumerable heritage sites in our country, I have selected Red Fort. Red Fort is also called as Lal Qila. It is a Mughal fort in Old Delhi. It was built by Shah Jahan in the mid 17th century and remains a major tourist attraction even today. This fort is built with sandstones in 1648 and it was white in color. Not only did the name, but the color of the fort was also changed. The height of the fort is 18 to 33 meter. The octagonal fort is designed by the architect Ustad Ahmed Lahori. In 1947, 15 August, the first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, raised the national flag above the Lahore Gate. Red Fort is designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2007. Indian government has a practice to hoist the national flag above the Red Fort on every Independence Day. These are some information about Red Fort in a nutshell. Thank you.
Now, we will move to class 9 where the students were creating awareness through poster making and slogan writing. What is your name?
My name is Rashid Mahapatra.
What are you doing?
I am doing poster making to aware the heritage and monuments of our country.
What is your name?
My name is Ayush.
What are you doing?
I am preparing a poster on how to preserve our heritage and world heritage.
What is the objective of making this poster?
I want to spread awareness among the people.
What message do you want to give the people?
World Heritage Day is celebrated to spread awareness among the people, to preserve our cultural heritage and diversity among the people. So I want to say that we should preserve our heritage for our future as it is a bridge between the past and the present.
Thank you.
My name is Pratiksha Mishra.
What are you doing?
I have prepared 2 slogans on the eve of World Heritage Day.
What is the objective of making this slogan?
I have a motto to promote awareness among people that World Heritage Day is observed to preserve the monuments which create a bond between the past and the present and add the richness of the world.
What message do you want to give the people?
I want to give the message that World Heritage Day is not just a day, but it is the people to remind that they have their monuments with them and the past which they have to preserve rather than destroying. So I have prepared 2 slogans which are keep the chain going, save the heritage, save the culture, happy World Heritage Day. And another one in Hindi is विश्व धरोहर दिवस, दैट इज अपने स्मारकों से प्यार करें, वे एक समृद्ध सभ्यता का हिस्सा हैं, वे एक बीते युग के बारे में बोलते हैं.
It was very fantastic. Thank you.
As observed, our students have tried their best to create awareness about the heritage of our country.
So let us motivate each other to protect our heritage.
Thank you all. Have a nice day.
Thank you, dear children. It was an excellent performance. Now let us watch a PowerPoint presentation prepared by Piyush Ranjan Naik of class 10.
Good morning, one and all present over here. This is Piyush Ranjan Naik, the student of class 10 section A, feeling highly jubilated to present a mesmerizable PowerPoint on the special occasion of World Heritage Day. So on this PowerPoint, I am going to present the World Heritage Sites of India. Actually, there are 40 World Heritage Sites in India, but I am going to show only 10 of them and briefly describe it too. So before proceeding further, I will like to tell some lines on the World Heritage Sites of India. The uncommon presence, the otherworldly appearance, the captivating past, the significant function, their role and contribution, the source of knowledge and awareness. The World Heritage Sites of India are truly worth a visit. So now let's start our journey to the World Heritage Sites of India, firstly with the Ajanta Caves, which was declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in the year 1983. The Ajanta Caves are approximately 30 rock-cut Buddhist cave monuments dating from 2nd century BCE to about 480 CE in Aurangabad district of Maharashtra state in India. The caves include paintings and rock-cut sculptures described as among the finest surviving examples of ancient Indian art, particularly the expressive paintings that present emotion through gesture, pose, and form. The site is a protected monument in the care of Archaeological Survey of India, and since 1983 the Ajanta Caves have been a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Then comes the Ellora Caves, which was declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in the year 1983. Ellora is a UNESCO World Heritage Site located in the Aurangabad district of Maharashtra, India. It is one of the largest rock-cut Hindu temple cave complexes in the world, with artwork dating from period 600 to 1000 CE. Cave 16 features the largest single monolithic rock excavation in the world. The Kailash Temple, a chariot-shaped monument dedicated to Lord Shiva. The Kailash Temple excavation also features sculptures depicting the gods, goddesses found in the Hinduism, as well as relief panels summarizing the two major Hindu epics. Then comes the Taj Mahal, which was declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in the year 1983. The Taj Mahal is an ivory white marble mausoleum on the right bank of the river Yamuna in the Indian city of Agra. It was commissioned in 1632 by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan to house the tomb of his favorite wife Mumtaz Mahal. It also houses the tomb of Shah Jahan himself. The Taj Mahal complex is believed to have been completed in its entirety in 1653 at a cost estimated at the time to be around 32 million, which in 22 could be approximately 70 billion, about $1 billion. The Taj Mahal was designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983 for being the jewel of Muslim art in India and one of the universally admired masterpieces of the World Heritage. Then comes the Jantar Mantar, which was declared as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in the year 2010. The Jantar Mantar is an assembly of stone-built astronomical instruments designed to be used with the naked eye. There were 5 Jantar Mantars in India. All of them were built at the command of the Raja Jai Singh II, who had a keen interest in mathematics, architecture, and astronomy. 4 remain as the Jantar Mantar at Mathura. And as we know, Mathura was torn down just before the revolt of 1857, so those 4 Jantar Mantars were also destroyed. But the Jaipur Jantar Mantar is still present, and it was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in the year 2010. Then comes the Konark Sun Temple, which was declared as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in the year 1984. The Konark Sun Temple is a 13th century CE Sun Temple at Konark, about 35 kilometers northeast from the Puri city on the coastline in the Puri district, Odisha, India. The temple is attributed to King Narasimhadeva I of the Eastern Ganga dynasty about 1250 CE. Dedicated to the Hindu sun god Surya, what remains of the temple complex has the appearance of a 100-foot high chariot with immense wheels and horses, all carved from stone. It was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1984. It remains a major pilgrimage site for Hindus, who gather here every year for the Chandrabhaga Mela around the month of February. Then comes the Manus Wildlife Sanctuary, which was declared as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in the year 1985. Manus National Park is a national park, UNESCO Natural Heritage Site, a Project Tiger Reserve, an Elephant Reserve, and a Biosphere Reserve in Assam, India. Located in the Himalayan foothills, it is contiguous with the Royal Manus National Park in Bhutan. The park is known for its rare and endangered endemic wildlife such as the Assam roof turtle, hispid hare, golden langur, and pygmy hawk. Manus is famous for its population of wild water buffalo. Then comes the Kajiranga National Park, which was declared as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in the year 1985. Kajiranga National Park is a national park in the Kolaghat, Karbi Anglong, and Nagaon districts of the state of Assam, India. The sanctuary, which hosts two-thirds of the world's great one-horned rhinoceros, is a World Heritage Site. According to the census held in March 2018, which was jointly conducted by the Forest Department of the Government of Assam and some recognized wildlife NGOs, the rhinos population in Kaziranga National Park is 2413. It comprises of 1641 adult rhinos and 387 sub-adult rhinos. Then comes the Chatrapati Shivaji Terminus, which was declared as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in the year 2004. The Chatrapati Shivaji Terminus, officially Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaja Terminus, formerly Victoria Terminus, Bombay Station Code CSTM, is a historical terminal train station and UNESCO World Heritage Site in Mumbai, Maharashtra, India. The terminus was designed by a British-born architectural engineer Frederick William Stevens from an initial design by Axel Haig in an exuberant Italian Gothic style. Its construction began in 1878 in a location south of Old Boribandar railway station and was completed in 1887. This was built in the year marking 50 years of the Queen Victoria's rule. Then comes the Humayun Storm, which was declared as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in the year 1993. Humayun Storm is the tomb of the Mughal Emperor Humayun in Delhi, India. The tomb was commissioned in Humayun's chief consort, Empress Begum, also known as Haji Begum, in the year 1558 and designed by Mirak Mirza Ghias and his son Said Muhammad, Persian architects chosen by her. It was the first garden tomb on the Indian subcontinent and is located in Nizamuddin, East Delhi, India, which is close to the Dinapana citadel, also known as Purana Kila or Old Fort, that Humayun found in the year 1533. It was also the first structure to use red sandstone at such a scale. The tomb was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1993 and since then has undergone extensive restoration work which is complete. Then the last but not the least, the Nalanda, which was declared as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in the year 2016. Nalanda was a renowned Buddhist monastic university in ancient Magadha, modern-day Bihar, India. It is considered by historians to be the world's very first residential university and among the greatest centers of learning in the ancient world. It was located near the city of Rajgriha, now Rajgir, and about 90 kilometers southeast of Pataliputra, now Patna, operating from 427 to 1197 CE. Nalanda was established during the Gupta Empire era and was supported by numerous Indian and Javanese patrons, both Buddhist and non-Buddhist. Today, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So, here comes the end of the PowerPoint, and I hope this was informative too. And thank you everyone for your patient hearing and have a nice day ahead.
Thank you, dear. The PowerPoint presentation was very informative. Now, may I request our Principal Sir to speak few lines on this World Heritage Day. Sir, please.
Good morning, everyone. My dear students, the teachers, members of the Social Science Department, I congratulate each and everyone that the presentation we have seen, the 10 places are there, those are included in the World Heritage Site. On the 18th April, we are observing the World Heritage Day. What is the aim and objective of this day? Because many of the students have narrated, the sir has already told. So I mean, in my sense I can say, we are observing the World Heritage Day to communicate the people to know about the value of the monuments and heritage. If you are able to know, if you are able to communicate among them, then this day is justified. Otherwise, by seeing the monuments, telling about the monuments, telling about the world heritage, so that is not the purpose. Only to remind this, to rewind this. What I remembered in 1996, Nelson Mandela, the president of South Africa, he initiated that some of the monuments of the world to be identified, and those will be identified under the World Heritage places. That places should be taken care by the respective government or the localities to take care. And the details of the history, but that student has narrated, that must be written. I think starting from your Taj Mahal to Dhauri or Kajiranga or the University Nalanda, everywhere written there. But being an educated citizen, we have to inform our locality or community about the importance of it, so that we can save it for a longer time. The government should take also the steps how those things will be preserved. So these are the things when you are observing the World Heritage Day. If every student or when you are finding any person, it will tell about the importance of these monuments, then the day will be justified. So thank you very much, because that student has narrated everything through the PPT, and the students, those have shown by the activity, they have narrated about some of these heritage places. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable words. Now, I would like to request Sudipta Madam to propose the vote of thanks. Madam, please.
A warm good morning to one and all. It's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this great day. Firstly, I would like to extend my thanks to our revered principal sir for sparing his valuable time with us. I would thank the respected supervisors and my dear colleagues for witnessing today's observation. My heartfelt thanks to our budding talents for their endless effort. I do appreciate and thank the technical team for helping throughout. At last, on this great occasion of World Heritage Day, I would like to say a few lines. Heritage is the pride and the strength of the nation. It is the identity of a country. Dear children, monuments never speaks, but always helps us to remember the history and understand its mystery. They are the masterpiece of human creativity, sensitivity and productivity. Our heritage are our brand. Love it forever. Preserve it for future generation. Protecting and preserving our rich cultural heritage is our duty. Thank you.